GTA 6 is almost here. In just over 7 months, as long as the game doesn't get delayed again, we'll be playing it. Absolutely insane to think about. In today's video, I wanted to put together the best GTA 6 wish list. So how do we do that? Well, we get you to vote on it and make it. So that's what I did. I asked you what you want to see in GTA 6 Online, and today we're going to give our feedback to Rockstar and create the community voted GTA 6 Online wish list. Let's go. The top voted comment was a bit surprising to me, but it completely makes sense. Something Original said, I don't want to see any reused interiors for DLCs, and this had over 3,000 upvotes, so a lot of people want to see this. If you're unaware, GTA Online as it is right now, for pretty much a decade now, every DLC has reused some sort of interior. Whether it's Rockstar reusing business interiors for the Cayo Perico heist, reusing the Doomsday heist Mount Chiliad bunkers for like the 10th time now. In literally every single DLC over the past 5 to 10 years, there has been some sort of reused content. Now, the reason for this is very obvious, right? To save time. And if Rockstar can save time developing content, they can make more content with less people working on it, so they make more money. It makes sense. But I think Rockstar maybe has underestimated just how frustrating reusing interiors every update can be. So let's say the Cayo Perico heist, for example. This introduced the first really new location in a decade in GTA Online. And while the heist finale itself was really cool and it was great, for all of the setup missions, we are doing the exact same thing in the exact same interiors of buildings that we've been doing it for like 10 years now. And yes, while the finale is great, the rest of the DLC is diminished and starts to feel stale because of these reused interiors. So for GTA 6, absolutely, I completely agree with this, and it makes sense that this was the top voted comment. This video is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Now, if you're like me and you play GTA Online, especially on PC, you probably want to do everything you can to get an extra layer of security, and ExpressVPN helps you do that. In just one click, ExpressVPN will mask your IP and helps you keep your location and data anonymous. You probably don't need me to explain how a VPN works at this point, but if you want to know what I use it for, whenever I'm overseas, I can change my location and watch sporting events, TV shows, and any other content that I wouldn't usually be able to access in the country that I'm in. And if you click the link below, you can actually get access to it from as little as $3.49 a month. So give it a go, protect yourself, stay safe online. Let's get back to the video. Number 2 on the list maybe is a little bit surprising as well because it's not directly gameplay related. And this comes from Mr. Luke, who says realistic value of money would be awesome. No more $2 million for a crappy car. In general, all prices should be reworked, properties, planes, etc. And again, just like the reused interiors, I think that this is something Rockstar has done without realizing how much it can actually affect the player's perception of the game, if that makes sense. This is something that, you know, over the years, inflation in GTA has sort of got out of control because better activities have come into the game. You can make money faster. So of course cars are going to be more expensive, right? Like that makes sense. But instead of reworking payouts and that sort of thing, Rockstar just kept increasing the price of everything as well, which on the surface kind of makes sense, right? Like the adder was $1 million on day one in 2013, but it was so hard to make money back then. It was harder to make $1 million in 2013 than it is to make maybe 5 or 10 million now with GTA Online. So in that aspect, yeah, the prices do make sense, but it's just a realism thing. It's hard to explain, but it just changes the feel of the game when you're looking at a car that in real life costs $15,000, where in GTA it costs, yeah, $2 million. That it kind of ruins the immersion. Hard to explain, but I completely agree with this, and this absolutely deserves a spot in the wish list. At number 3 from Prime Autism, he actually rattled off 5 different things here, so let's go through all of them. Number 1 is better weapon customization. Honestly, again, I think this is a great suggestion. The GTA Online weapon customization isn't horrible for a game that came out in 2013, which it did. But nowadays, compared to other modern shooters, it definitely has fallen behind. Rockstar tried to improve on this with the gun running DLC, which, man, that was almost a decade ago now. That's kind of crazy to think about when they came out with Mark II weapons. And that was okay, but still, weapons need a massive overhaul going into GTA 6. We need more customization. I'm not saying it needs to be at a level like Tarkov or to be honest, even modern day Battlefield or Call of Duty standards, but it definitely does need to be a step up above GTA 5. Next, he says customizable boats and jet skis. Again, this is something that was a little bit overlooked with GTA 5. We could customize a bunch of vehicles. In fact, pretty much all vehicles except for boats. See, we got hangars in GTA Online, which finally allowed us to do some pretty cool aircraft customization, but we never really got a boat DLC that let us customize boats. The great news here, though, is in trailer 2, we see that Brian has a boat company. He has a boat shed, and it looks like there's going to be boat customization if what we see in the background here is to be believed, which it should be. So Rockstar, hopefully you let us do it. I believe you will. Water is going to play a massive role in Vice City, of course, so let's hope. More innovative missions. Okay, ever since that Nakey Jakey video came out a few years ago, this has been a very popular subject in the GTA and the Rockstar fanbase. And look, I do completely agree. Pretty much every mission in GTA Online is some variation of drive here, get this, come back, deliver item. Or go here, kill these people, come back, mission complete. The issue is, though, if you simplify every game down to that basic context, every game kind of seems like that. Yes, I do agree that we need better mission design in GTA 6, but to be honest, I'm glad I'm not the one coming up with the mission structure, because I think it's going to be a lot harder than people are giving it credit for to completely innovate how a GTA game and the mission structure works. With that said, though, if there is a way to improve the mission design, like for example, I like the way Rockstar did heists with the casino heist and the Cayo Perico heist, sort of evolving that gameplay formula a couple of times there. If they continue to take those to the next level and give us, well, a new version of heists that is even better than what Cayo Perico did, absolutely. But I do think this is going to be a tough one to do. Next, we have more roleplay elements, and he's talking about things like sitting on benches, interacting with NPCs. Basically, it sounds like a lot of the stuff that we saw in Red Dead 2, which I 100% believe will be in GTA 6. This is something a lot of game developers overlook, because on the surface, it doesn't seem like it's something that's essential to a game. Like, sitting on a bench, sure, it's cool, but does it really matter all that much? The answer is actually yes. To have all of these little role-playing elements and interactions that you can have when you're just sitting around on the game, at the end of the day, messing around with friends, having a chat, these are the types of gameplay elements that are actually very important. Going around and interacting with NPCs isn't something you're going to be doing every single time you play the game, but it plays a massive part in the world building and making the place feel like it could be real life. So absolutely agree, 100%. Next, from Uber, we have better police AI. This is quite interesting. I do completely agree, and the great thing is, this has pretty much been confirmed from the 2022 leaks. Police are going to be a lot smarter. In fact, they're actually going to be able to track what vehicle you're driving, what clothes you're wearing. All of this has essentially been confirmed through the leaks. With that said, though, GTA 5 took a massive step up over GTA 4's police system. One of the most frustrating things about the police AI in GTA 5 for me is you can completely lose the cops, pretty much, but somehow they still know exactly where you are, and they'll always come to your exact location if they can, even though you've lost the cops. But to be honest, I don't have any doubts that this will be better in GTA 6. Like I said, it's essentially been confirmed through the leaks. I can't share the leaked footage with you, but yes, the police system is going to be a lot better, so no need to worry. From Katrina H, we have more in-depth character customization. Completely agree. And again, I don't have any doubt that we're going to get this in GTA 6. GTA Online's character customization is severely outdated, let's just say that. We've only got the one body type. Like, we've got male and female, of course, but you can't really change your character's height, weight, these sorts of things. And honestly, a game that I think nailed it was Red Dead 2, or Red Dead Online, which again should give us complete confidence that this is going to be in GTA 6 Online. And honestly, what they did in Red Dead Online, they're probably going to take that to another level. On top of that though, I want to add, in terms of the character customization, clothing needs to be a lot better as well. There are certain outfits that just don't work together for whatever reason. You can't put certain masks on certain outfits for whatever reason. Like, there are some outfits that you can't even equip gloves with. Like, you can't put gloves on or take them off depending on what shirt you have on. There's just some weird interactions that hopefully Rockstar improves on going forward, which I'm sure they will. From title players, we have houses you can actually customize, not just apartments. This is something I'm hopeful that we'll see in the Mansions DLC in a few months in GTA Online. We'll have to see on that one. But being able to fully customize a house and add as many features as you want to make it your own is, again, it's sort of just an underrated feature for this type of game. Giving players the ability to, hell, even like some MMOs, move furniture around, for example, or place different things in different parts of your houses or apartments could be awesome going forward. There's so much potential here to really make GTA 6 Online the best online game ever, and this type of personalization, I think, is a massive step in achieving that. Title Players also says real businesses to run, so gyms, car shops, clubs. Again, we sort of saw this in GTA Online over the past few years with the auto shop, the car wash, even stuff like the taxi business, the pizza deliveries. It seems like Rockstar is going in this direction, so I absolutely think this is something we could see. More heists with full planning and choices. So here's one of my biggest gripes with GTA Online. From about 2018 to 2021, GTA Online was absolutely peaking. The player counts hit an all-time high in 2020, and there were several reasons for that. It went free to play on Epic Games, the lockdowns, of course. But one of the main reasons is that the gameplay was just awesome around that time. Rockstar was innovating. They introduced the Doomsday heists in 2018, Casino Heist in 2019, and then in 2020 we had Cayo Perico. Heist, heist, heist. And then for some reason, after that, for 5 years now, Rockstar hasn't introduced any more heists. I have absolutely no idea why. But going forward, yes, I hope Rockstar understands that heists are one of, if not the biggest draw to GTA Online. These are the activities people love to do. These are the most replayable activities in the game as well, apart from racing, maybe. So going forward, yes, more heists, continue to evolve the heist formula like you did with Cayo Perico, take it to the next level. That's what we need. Title Players had a few more. We'll go through these ones a bit quick because I want to get to some other comments, but smarter NPCs and a dynamic world like seasons, storms, and wildlife. We've seen storms, we've seen wildlife in the trailers. Seasons would be very interesting though. We'll see if they're gonna do that. They'll probably have snow for Christmas like they do in Los Santos, but seasons would be very cool. I completely agree. Crossplay and Rockstar supported RP servers. The future of RP is a bit up in the air, but crossplay, absolutely, especially for consoles. It's 2025. It's going to be 2026 when the game comes out. Crossplay is a must. This needs to happen, Rockstar, 100%. Better combat, so MMA fighting, skill trees, and weapon skins. Whew. This could be a bit spicy. This could be a bit spicy for a few people. So the fighting, of course, took a massive step up in Red Dead 2. GTA 5's fist-to-fist combat wasn't great, to be honest. So yes, we need a massive improvement there. Skill trees, though, this is interesting. Turning GTA into more of an RPG could absolutely work. Or it could cause the game to flop. It really depends on how they implement it. One of the reasons GTA Online is so popular is because of how casual the game is. Adding skill trees, maybe even like build crafting into GTA 6 Online could alienate a big chunk of the player base, but it could also draw in a lot of the existing players and make them even more addicted to the game. Absolutely. GTA has always thrived on being a game that you can just pick up without ever having played a video game before in your life, pretty much, and play. I personally would love to see something like skill trees in the game, but with the average player, I don't know. And we've got fun side stuff, so surfing, skating, basketball, and fishing. Pretty much all of these seem to be confirmed except for skating. We'll have to wait and see, but side content absolutely needs to take it to yet another level in GTA 6. From Reserta, I don't ever want to see the Oppressor Mark II again. Are we going to make this video about the Oppressor Mark II? I don't know. I think I've said just about everything I want to say about the Oppressor Mark II over the past few years. It is fantastic for grinding and making money, but but it really changes the identity of what a GTA game is. We've had jetpacks before in GTA, but the Oppressor Mark II sort of takes it, well, to another level. It's almost this crazy futuristic alien-like vehicle that most people think doesn't belong in a GTA game. It depends where you draw the line, right? A lot of people are okay with jetpacks. It was in San Andreas, but the Oppressor Mark II is where people say, yeah, that's too far. I probably fall in the middle, somewhere around there. I don't know, but I think I'm on board here. I would prefer if the Oppressor Mark II wasn't in GTA 6. Mishi says purchasable mansions. Come on, it's about time. Well, we are getting them in a couple months in GTA Online, so if that goes well, absolutely, I want to see this in GTA 6. It doesn't even necessarily have to be on day one, but don't leave it 12 years like you did with GTA 5 Online, please. From Stixical Marzellian, if I could hook up my playlist, like Spotify or Apple Music, to the GTA radio and have that blasting as I ride through Vice City. So this is very interesting because a lot of people don't know this has actually been a thing before. In GTA 4 on PC, you could do this. There was an option to do this. And I'm not too sure. This was a long time ago. It might have been a thing in San Andreas as well, or Vice City even. You'd have to correct me on that. But this was a thing in GTA 4 on PC. Now, I don't know if there's some copyright or legal reason Rockstar couldn't do this. I don't know. This would be a cool feature, but honestly, my main hope is that the radio stations in GTA 6 are so awesome that I don't even ever have to think of doing this. There's also a really great opportunity for Rockstar to continue to evolve the radio stations in the game. For example, we see a game like NBA 2K nowadays. Every season, they introduce new music. Rockstar could absolutely do something like this, where, you know, every couple months, they change the songs on the radio stations, or add new songs, or add new stations like they have a couple times in GTA 5. But overall, I think this is a good suggestion. I just don't know if it's going to happen, to be honest. From Blue Vault, having multiple personal vehicles out at once. This is interesting. I've never really thought of this, you know? And finally, from Easy 100, no random calls reminding you that a DLC just released. Yeah, see, I can kind of sympathize with Rockstar on this, right? Like, if you just pick up GTA Online after not playing it for 5 years, there have been so many DLCs, there's been so much content added to the game that you probably don't really know where to start. But spamming the player with phone calls just isn't the way to do it. There's got to be a better way, whether it's improving the onboarding system or improving the menu system. There has to be a better way than just spamming the player's phone, telling them to buy a $10 million super yacht when they've got like $10. Overall, I think these were great suggestions. You know what's crazy? I actually made a wish list like 5 years ago in 2020 because I thought GTA 6 was going to be out in like 2022. So this is actually the second, maybe even third wish list I've made on this channel, but it's like the first one in 5 years. So anyway, thank you for helping me make this, guys. Hopefully this video gets to Rockstar and they can add any of these features if they see fit. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more stuff like this. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Boys.
Favorite color, money green. Paper. I've been on my grind since I was in the 7th grade.